What are the undefined and defined centers, and how do we work with them? So, the undefined and defined centers are the shapes in our design. And so, the undefined centers will be the shapes that are white. The defined centers will be the shapes that are shaded, and it can be any color. What's most important is that it's not white. So, the shapes that are white, the undefined centers, are the areas where we are the most sensitive to other people's energy. So, where we're kind of taking in other people's energy and amplifying it within ourselves. And the areas that are defined, that are shaded, are the areas that are operating more consistently within us and where we're pouring our energy out into the world. So, where we're actually impacting others with our energy. So, an example could be, say you have an undefined root center, which would be the very bottom center, would be white. This means that one of your biggest areas of sensitivity is to other people's stress. And so, if you're around people that are stressed, you might feel super stressed within your own body. And so, a big lesson for you is to not get lost in stress that's not your own, to not hurry for things that don't actually deserve your urgency, and to just really learn how to slow down and allow ease into your life and just create those strong boundaries around, is this my stress or is it not? And then if you have a defined center, so we can use the defined emotional center as an example, that's going to be the bottom right kind of triangle facing inwards. If it's shaded, you have it defined. And so it means that you kind of are always going through these emotional waves of highs and lows, and you have such emotional depth, and you're really here to experience such range in your emotional experience. But it also means that your emotions pour out into the world around you. So you really set the emotional tone of your space. So if you're in an emotional high and feeling amazing, like that's going to be such an uplifting, energizing energy to be around. But if you're in an emotional low, that's also felt. So somebody that has a defined emotional center, I really learned to really kind of just be aware of like, oh, just being aware of where I am emotionally and also the impact it will have on the people around me and how to just be conscious of that. And knowing that when I'm really working with that center well and patient and allowing myself to feel my emotions, like it can have such a positive impact. But if I'm really rash and impatient, it can be really chaotic for me and for other people. So really understanding where you are most sensitive helps you kind of establish strong boundaries and not get lost in energy that's not your own. And really understanding where you are defined helps you really kind of ground into the things that are consistent within you and really kind of be in your power, while also becoming a lot more conscious of your impact on the world around you.